What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and today I actually hit VIP 20 in the game. And I thought this would be a very nice opportunity to actually go through like all of the VIP rewards, because if you don't know, with VIP 20 you actually receive the last real VIP reward. Afterwards it's only gems, and oh, we're not quite there yet. Let me quickly fix that. And there we go, reach VIP level 20. And shout out to Lootbar, the link is down in the description. You can buy some cheap dragon crystals over there, and if you go through the link you actually support my channel. So VIP 20 is actually the last real reward with cosmetics. Afterwards you just get gems and, well, you get Twilight Essence. It's not too bad. I mean, Twilight Essence, 1000 Twilight Essence is a lot, but still, nonetheless, I mean, it's also quite a lot that you have to spend to actually get there. This, just the next step, would need 240,000 mithril points, and as you know, mithril points are rewarded at the same rate as you basically get dragon crystals. So if you buy dragon crystals, 3000 dragon crystals will actually get you 3000 mithril points. So I would have to buy 240,000 mithril points, which is absolutely crazy. It's an absolute tons. It's like 8,000 USD or something like that, 8,000 USD, and just the difference between 20 and 21. And 20 is really cool. We get like the cosmetic in the game that I really like the most, which is the nebula whale. Like those wings, the first wings we actually saw in the game, and still I think the nicest looking ones with the golden shine and everything. And this is the last piece to the nebula set that you get right here. And maybe we just take a look at it. And there we go with the full set, actually looking very good in my opinion. We have the wings that were at the release time very uncommon, because, well, at the release of the game we didn't have like such elaborate back pieces. They were mostly focused on cloaks, so this stood out a lot more than it does today. The clipping of the hair is a little bit ugly, I have to say that. That is the right hair for this set. The other pieces all very unique with the little gems over here, looking very fine. All of this is rewarded on the VIP levels 18, 19 and 20, so fairly high up there. We can go a little bit into the fashion screen to check this out. They are all at the mythic rarity, which I think makes those the only pieces actually at the mythic rarity. We have some at the legendary rarity, but none at the mythic. There aren't pieces for every single slot, interestingly enough. We have, of course, the clothing, we have the hair, the nebula hair. All of those pieces are named nebula, and then the second part, which is something that all of those sets also from the VIP series or from the VIP rewards have in common. They all are named nebula, gilded and Night Fledgling, I think it was. So we have hair here, so this is the official hair that fits to it. We don't have a face piece actually, so this we have the tattoos here which don't belong to the set. We don't actually have a face piece here at all. You can run face pieces, though I think most of those, like, I mean, this works, the magic lens kind of works. You can, of course, run glasses, though I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best thing to do. I thought about this one first, but I think it's just a little bit too big and doesn't fit the set entirely. What I think many people do is still this one, because the rosy eye patch is super rare. Beta Voyage event, by the way. I don't think it says it here anywhere. But I just run it without any face piece here. The back piece, the nebula whale, is of course the most sought after piece, I think, for everybody. I think if they introduced that to the shop, many people would buy it, but that is of course the intention right here, that they don't really want to do that. Headwear wise, we don't have anything. There is no headwear that belongs to this set. As you can see, there is no mythic rarity headpiece here, which is kind of nice. Of course, it allows you to use any of the little mini-me's here. You can go for the flaming crown if you want something that kind of looks at least golden. I would prefer the dreamy crown for that, or where is it actually, something a little more modest. The wheat hair clip over here also has a pretty golden shine, and I think it looks rather nice because we have this little golden ring here. Kind of looks like it's attached to it, so this fits rather nice in my opinion, and I would actually keep this equipped right now. Cloak wise, we do have a cloak. It is actually right here, the nebula plume cloak. Not the biggest cloak. Color wise, I think it kind of wants to make a bridge between the brownish white-ish colors here and the golden color there with a little bit of purple implements. I think it looks okay. I kind of like it. And then for skin and everything, We don't really have anything that belongs to the set. Interestingly enough, they didn't go for that. So skin-wise, I just went with the platinum skin. Eyes are, of course, a question. We don't have any eyes. They literally, I think there's an interesting piece that on the newest set that they put into the Rosy Cosmetics, the flaming sets, that they there introduced eyes. I mean, you can use the eyes from there. The flaming golden eyes, for of course, look pretty good. You can go for the white ones as well. I think both of those really work. There are other options. Red eyes always look fantastic, or you can go for the cat eye style, though I think the cat eye style is a little bit... I think you have to build a set around that. You have to build a set around that. We have the green ones too, and I think green could also work. We have the little implements there. Personally, I think I would just go with the white ones or with the golden ones. They keep the golden ones for the moment. Makeup you don't have to do, but I think it adds a little bit to the face. I think it also works with the face piece, so that is pretty cool. And body paint wise, I mean, you can go for no body paint. It's definitely an option. I kind of like it. I think it's cool. And beard, I didn't go for any beard. I don't know. I think the beard styles can work with some sets. Night Fledgling, there we will see it. But for this one, I don't really see it at the moment. I think like this, it looks very, very cool, and it's definitely a nice set. And we can also check out the female version of this set. If you want to see this, it's very easy. You just go on the third button over here, and then you can just change your build to type B. And then if you want, you also have the physique change. Type A is a little bit slimmer than type B. And then it looks like this. So pretty cool in the female version. Many say in the female version it looks better. And yeah, I kind of have to agree. You know, also the change between the physique of type A and type B. Small change, but there is a little bit of a change. So both look pretty cool. I like both the male and the female version. Though the female version I like a bit more. So this is like the highest VIP set that we currently have in the game. And I mean, we can also, maybe we should take a look at it when you run around. I mean, the back pieces, you can see the clipping of the hair though. Oh, that is lucky. Do you see that? Like the clipping of the hair? That I don't like. That's for many pieces. But when you stand, you don't actually see it. And I think even when you stand, it's kind of, it is a set that you see. It is a set that is very, very obvious. Okay, we have like a big spender over here. So that is the thing. One more thing to note, there are also titles in the VIP rewards. Interestingly enough, you don't earn a title on VIP 20. I think it is 21 where you actually get the title. Those titles are never shown there to be actually a reward for this, but they are also pretty much look the same. They have this little M here, which is really iconic. We have the Brilliant Spark at VIP 8. We have the VIP 13 Radiant Flame, and Micron one is the VIP 17 Reign Supreme. So there we have it. The next one should be VIP 21, and I actually haven't seen this one on somebody for a long time. But checking my friend list didn't take me long. I think it's the Divine Fortune one actually that you get there. Though I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure right now. Still, wanted to tell you guys about the titles. Those definitely also do exist. Which brings us to our next set. Let's quickly check this out. Loyal Patronage. If we go further down and go beyond our wonderful Nebula Drape set, we see VIP 17. And that brings us to the next set. Starting on VIP 14, we get the Gilded set. Very, very cool Gilded set. It's 14, 15... 16 right here where you get this entire set. It also features hair, so it's really, really nice. So let's equip it. And there we go with the full Gilded set. Looks very nice as well. I kind of like the brownish look with the ember elements in here. A little bit yellowish ember, I guess. And it looks very nice. It has this dragon tail over here and the dragon horns. Which really, really look good in my opinion. Like the dragon horns with the scales and everything look very nice. There isn't too much that you can really change about this. Not like the other set where we could like equip a different headpiece, do a little bit here, do a little bit to the headwear. You can change the skin, of course, but you don't even see that I have tattoos equipped right here because everything is covered. So it is a set that is like, if you equip it like it is without the tailpiece or with the tailpiece, then it basically looks like this. It will always look like this. If we go through the parts very, very swiftly, we can see we have the all the elements are called gilded. We have the gilded raiment, the gilded horns, we have a gilded face mask as well, and then we have the gilded tail. The gilded tail is the back piece, so it's in the same slot as, for example, our elaborate wings from the Nebula set before. So that is also something to keep in mind over here. It will basically block you from equipping a back piece, though if I have to say, if this was like a separate thing, there are very little back pieces that would actually fit to that set. So in that sense, a set that gives you very, very little options to actually make anything unique, but it still looks very, very cool. So that is something to keep in mind. And let's confirm this, and let's quickly check out the female version. There we go, and it is over here. Also looks pretty nice. Not quite that big of a difference as compared to the Nebula set, but I think I also like the female version here, so both look pretty good. And with this we actually come to VIP 12, the end part of the Fledgling Knight series, which is the first series of cosmetics in the game. Also VIP 11, we already talked about this in my Vala video, the Vala skin. There is a Vala skin on VIP 11, no idea why, but there is, so that is something in there as well. And then there are separate parts of this Fledgling Knight series over here. You get them stretched over a pretty long while. Throughout there are always like small things that you get, and then you have like the Fledgling Knight cloak, and I don't know if this was the last thing, because no, on VIP 5 we also have the Fledgling Knight tax cylinder, I guess. And then there are the 5 VIP levels. Starting off actually on VIP level 1, we get the Fledgling Knight glasses, not super unique, but this set is fairly easy to acquire, because if you get like a 3000 Dragon Crystals, you are already nearly at VIP 7. I don't know if you ever noticed this, like 1900 for VIP 6, on VIP 7 you're already at 3200. So if you buy 1 or 2, like you're getting pretty fast through those VIP levels, which is a common thing on like those gacha games, because those gacha games, they always make like difference to the next one a little bit bigger. It always gets a little bit bigger. You can see it's already 23k over here, so always gets a little bit bigger. But the first set, the Fledgling Knight set, is fairly easy to acquire. Let's see how it looks. And I forgot to show you guys the gilded set outside in the world when you run around. It looks fairly clean. I don't think it particularly stands out. It isn't quite as flashy as the Nebula set, but I think when you run around, it still looks nice. I think the tail is still one of the pieces that probably is the most visible and the most unique one about this. And sadly, many people replace this tail with like a cloak because they think it looks better. And that in that situation makes this set actually less identifiable. So kind of takes away from the identity of the set. So let's equip the Fledgling Knight tux now. And there we go, Fledgling Knight, a very nice set actually, like for the first rewards that you get, and this set belongs to it, and we again have a little bit of clipping, which I really don't like, but the rest of the set looks fairly clean, looks very stylish, fits together, put a little bit of a beard over here, just because I think it just fits the set in this scenario. There isn't a lot you can you really make unique without like really destroying the aesthetics of this set. It has a few options where we could actually change something. For example, you would think that this hat is headwear. It is actually not. It is considered hair, which gives us an empty headwear slot. We can't equip any of the minimes, but we can, for example, do this. But everything that you do in here will look ugly, I think, unless you think like, okay, he needs rabbit ears, but I don't know. It might be a thing. I'm not too sure. I think you can put the tendril antlers actually on that, and it kind of still works, even though it's a little bit weird. Tendril antlers, I made a guide on this. Is like the secret deer challenge in the forest of the first map, and this is one of my most videos actually on this channel. I think the most viewed video. And cloak wise, I mean, we have a Fledgling Knight cloak, so that works overall. Cosmetic wise, in the second skin, we can't really do a whole lot. They can change the skin color, of course, to anything you desire. Eye color, I just went with a radiant gaze. I think it looks pretty cool, works out. You can put tattoos on there. You don't really have to. If you go with makeup, I think it doesn't look right on this one. None of the ones that I have look right for this one. I think none will. So I think this just, I would just keep it as it is. And also, of course, the female version, let's check it out. I don't think I've personally ever seen this one in the female version. So I'm rather curious. I mean, not bad. But on this one, I think I prefer the male one. I like that they kept the beard equipped, okay. Maybe we unequip the beard, maybe that helps a little bit. That helps a little bit with the set. I prefer the male one on this one. I think there's more of a male set. Okay. it surprisingly enough stands out. I think this is rather unique. It is a bit more more colorful, I would say, than the gilded set that we looked at before. And I think it looks really nice. It works out. It is a very classic set. It's a very nice set. And it's a set that of course many people have, but I don't see it around quite often. Many people tend to ignore it, and I don't really get why. It has some very beautiful pieces. One that I particularly like, and maybe I can show you that. Where do we actually have it? Is over here. It's the Fledgling Knight glasses, our face piece. And I think those glasses look very nice. They look very nice, and they are very early rewards. You get, basically everybody should have them unless you are really completely free to play. I think even if you're completely free to play, you have them because you get some mithril points for free. So I think this is like the VIP 1 reward or something. Let's check this out very quickly. And scroll up here very fast, and yeah, VIP 1 reward actually in there. And lastly, so now we have basically looked through all of those VIP rewards, to all of those things. Let's also take a little bit of a look at something that I noticed. We also now have this Couture score, and this score is something that some people really hunt and some people really want to upgrade. And what I noticed is like the general amount of this score that is different for all the set pieces in the game, and some of the rarer, more whaley considered things often tend to have a very high score. So we have the Fledgling Knight cloak here at 200. And if we go further down now, maybe we go to the gilded set immediately. Gilded set, we are now at 2000 already for the gilded raiment. There are some frames in there, gilded ancestry frame, for example, fitting the set. Gilded horns here with 1000. Now we are in the nebula set where we have 5000 on the nebula drape, which is absolutely crazy. 5000 for the plume. We also have the Starlit Enigma frame. I didn't show off the frames, we will do that. And it's 5,000 for the Nebula Flow here. So if you are after this score, a lot of it is actually in VIP. VIP 21 rewards, I don't know if anybody has ever shown this, 1000 Twilight Essence, and I am pretty sure that you get like a title as well at VIP 21. Let's show off the frames here rather quickly. That we have should be down there. That's the first one. Starlit Enigma is the one for the Nebula set. I don't think the Fledgling Knight one has one. And then we have the Gilded Ancestry one, which is the one for the Gilded set, of course. Gilded, after all. And then the Fledgling one doesn't have one, which is a bit sad. But I think this one would actually fit quite well. Kind of would fit the set well. Okay, we will stay. What is this? Official community fan art event frame locked. Interesting. We will stay with my whale frame over here, which is still in use. And yeah, so we are now at 92,000 score over here. So just wanted to show you guys all of that stuff. Thought some of you guys might not have seen it yet. And give you like a tour through all of the VIP rewards. Thought this would be something interesting, a little bit of a unique thing to do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want, support me through a loot bar link. And other than that, I just wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.